Derek Thornberry here with Under Par Golf Muskegon, and talking about full swing fundamentals for the month of March. We're looking at swing plane and the importance of the club path coming through the golf ball. So stay tuned. So in front of us, we've got a pool noodle that I have positioned up in the direction of what a swing plane would look like. The swing plane is simply the direction that the club is traveling on your full swing. So just to give you an example of what that looks like from here, a swing plane is taking the club back and taking the club through, and that direction consists of the swing plane. So in a lesson setting, we'll pull out a pool noodle and with an alignment stick attached to it. You can do this on the driving range, you can even do this indoors. But what it's going to do is it's going to help us understand why it's important to keep our hands in the right spot and our club going through the right direction. So most amateur golfers struggle with an over-the-top move. So quote-unquote over-the-top, I'm sure some of you have heard of that before. What that simply means is coming over top of the swing plane or swinging outside to in, another version of telling you that. What that might look like when we're actually swinging the golf club is your hands, when they come up to the top of the backswing, they come over the top of our swing plane, okay? Or outside to in. The club is traveling from an outside path to an inside path. So when I put this pool noodle here, it's going to just kind of help us to understand where the golf club is supposed to travel. So directionally, the golf club needs to be coming underneath of this pool noodle, or inside to out, or underneath of the swing plane. Okay, so that would be a proper path of the golf club. So when we're using this noodle, we'll position it right pretty close to our hands. And it's just going to demonstrate where our hands are supposed to travel underneath of that plane. So if I was to show you a couple practice swings, we'll get our hands to swing underneath of it, and that's a proper swing plane. Those that swing over the top, you'll see that the pool noodle will be hit, hands come out a little bit further away from our body. In other words, promoting an outside to in swing. Outside to in swings leave our club face open to its club path, which result in slice, fade type of shots. So those of you that hit a big slice, this might be a big miss for you. Maybe sometimes you decide to aim your body a little bit more left because you're playing the slice. Well, that's just going to accentuate things even more. So you're still going to aim left, but you're going to keep swinging over the top of that swing plane. So we want to prevent that as much as possible. A good way of understanding this is how our hands travel through the shot. So again, I'll line up to my pool noodle here, keep my hands underneath of it, and what I want to see are my hands traveling underneath of this swing plane, or underneath of this pool noodle. Okay, so keeping our hands relatively closer to our body is going to help us promote a more inside to out swing path. Straighter shots will result from that. We're trying to get rid of that slice. So as long as our club face is square or close to its path, then we are not going to hit a slice. So again, keeping those hands inside and underneath of that alignment stick and pool noodle will help promote a better swing path. Let me demonstrate a couple shots for you just to show you what it will look like. So to keep things more simple for you, the pool noodle is acting as an aid for your swing plane. We want to keep our club path to be traveling underneath of that pool noodle or on plane. That's going to result in more of a straighter shot. So think about where our hand positioning is, making sure our hands are positioned in the right spot, maintaining our posture, and swinging underneath of that pool noodle or on plane. So this is what it would look like. Happy practicing.
It's a 16 buff in the dark of